So as I'm driving, I get this thought hanging on by a thread as I see the cars zoom by and there's lane changes and all of that. And I see in the distance a close call, and you're like, ooh, we're all virtually hanging on by a thread. Rock City the Soul Man. Rock City the Soul Man checking in on another episode of Past the Mic. Hanging on by a thread. Not to sound so dramatic and almost make it fearful, hanging on by a thread, but it really is that way. No matter how stable and sturdy you think everything is, and hate to use this example, but life, the delicate nature of life, that could be, you know, vanish, hanging on by a thread. That could be for relationships, that could be for jobs, that could be for anything, really, could be for health as well. Hanging on by a thread. That thread can be strong, that thread can be durable, that thread can almost make it seem like it will never break, or it will always keep you hanging and not let you fall. But that hanging by a thread, that thought that kind of buzzed in my head as I said, as I watched the cars flying down the highway. It really is a powerful notion not to be afraid of or sit there in a perpetual state of fear, but a returning back to an understanding the fragility, but in the same essence, the gratefulness of having this thread, and just an overall sense of, in both a sense of smallness, that we're all just small pieces on this green earth, but then also at the same time having that illusionary thread that we're hanging on by, how magnificent and important and how big that is, and how special that we are allowed to access that and to be somebody who can enjoy having that closeness and really just the nature of life in itself. We don't really look at it like that, and you would be a crazy man to do so, because it would maybe bring unwanted stress and tension, as opposed to what it should be doing is you realizing that, hey, we're privileged. We are privileged at the moment, yet that privilege can be snatched at any point in time. And therefore, we should bear it all. We should live. We should be. We should take full advantage. Lead with zest and zeal. Of course, in theory, everything sounds so much better than actually having to apply it. And that's the thing. But this thread, this hanging on by a thread, it seems so scary, yet it is so beautiful at the same time. And that thread, that powerful thread that allows us to continue to seek and to explore and to dangle our feet on the edge of the mountain. May it always protect you. Just a thought I had, hanging on by a thread. Let me know if you've ever kind of come across this notion. I hope I'm not the only one. But it really does put life into perspective, the delicacy that it inherently comes with. It did allow me to center myself and to be full of gratitude for this invisible Let me know what you think, comments, any stories on this concept. No spoken word this week. I know. Express your sadness and sorrow in the comments, please. I just wanted to rant. I didn't want to put it into neat words this time. It's been your boy, Rock City, the Soul Man, on another episode of Pass the Mic. Until next time, peace and love, and keep hanging